want to make sure that we don't put anyone in a bad situation. That's what we don't want to do. And, again, those videos will be here for these kids to watch along with practice tape, so there'll be plenty of time for teaching.
One thing Todd has had to work on coming into the offseason was his decision-making, not putting the ball at risk as much. I was wondering if you could assess where he is at this point.
That was one of the things he worked on. What would you say, last year?
That he knew he needed to work on.
Well, that's one of the things that we're continuing to work on, and that is that's an everyday experience. I mean, and it's with him, it's with the running backs, it's with the receivers, it's with all of them. But it starts with their quarterback, and just again going back to simple things, catching a snap, getting the ball where it needs to be, seating it in the right spot. So yes, that is, and we chart those.
Is that a function of recognizing what you're seeing in these?
It's just getting comfortable. That's all it is, getting comfortable with it. But we are charting it, and he's getting better. Again, it's like everybody else. It's there's different days, but he's making an effort, and as they all are. It's gotten so much better from where it was when we first started, and but it's because, again, it's what we're letting them get away with and what we're not letting them get away with.
Back in the fall, Tony had said that he'd gotten into some bad habits because of his knee injury, maybe throwing with his shoulder more. Wondering how much you had to work with him to deprogram some of that stuff.
I have quite a bit. We've had to really work his feet, and you can definitely tell that he's really tried to put a lot of strain on his arm and not being able to step like he should. But again, that's just a habit, and we can break a habit. It's not a grand concern.
Ellington included, if you had to go start the season with the group that you have right now, and we're not going to have this group of freshmen coming in, would you be comfortable enough to do that, or do you choose not to think about it in those terms?
You're talking about without?
With Ellington and the group that you've been working with this spring, if you had to go to war with those guys.
Sure. I'll go to war all day long with these guys. Absolutely. With nobody coming in, that group over there is giving me everything I've asked of them. I go to war all day long with those guys. We'll battle tooth and nail because they'll give me everything they got. And but y'all, no, that's hands down. You bet. We'll line up and play whoever you want to play with that bunch. I mean, I'm proud of them. They are working hard for me. There's not one day we step on that field they're giving me any bad effort. Again, they give me what I allow them to give me, and days that I don't feel like that they're up to the standard that our coaching staff and Coach Sweeney is expecting of them, then we address it, and we've had to address a few days, and that's okay. I have to address my kids every now and then. They'll act up. So, but that's just part of it. These kids. They're hungry, and they want to win, and they're going to do whatever it takes as far as their work ethic. And so, you bet. Now, do we have guys coming in that I'm excited about? Sure, but I'm excited about the guys that have fought in the trenches over there for the last 12 days with us.
You mentioned, I think, a couple weeks ago, you'd like to have 75% of your offense installed. Is that?
Yeah, not going to happen. About 60.
That's 60?
Yeah, for the most part, our base offense is in, and that's exactly where it needs to be. We got to get good at our base offense, and that other bit, it'll eventually get there. I'm not in no hurry to get to it. I've been pleased with where we are right now. So, we thought about adding a few more things, kind of taking that next step of install. But it's just not this week. This is kind of a week of, it's kind of how I want to have it planned, but this is the week that there was nothing new going in, so we can focus in on the base offense, which has really helped these guys out.
Do you want to play Cole some the first two games?
Not really. Yeah, I'd love to play him because we're ahead, but, whether it's Cole or Tony, whoever, when they come out of spring or fall camp, I would rather not, but unless we're in a situation we can, that'd be great.
So would your choice be to redshirt one of them?
I think one of them's going to have to redshirt. I really do. I do. I think one of them's going to have to redshirt. It's probably the best for them. Probably best for both of them if they were the luxury of sitting in a situation like that.
So if you were way ahead and the possibility of redshirting both of them was there, would you play a Donnie or somebody and not play them and try and keep both of them?
I really, to be honest with you, don't think that you're going to be able to go through the whole season with the intent to redshirt both. I think one of them's going to play, one of them will redshirt.